Spring sports have sprung. That means baseball, softball, tennis, and more from teams across Henrico. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. There's nothing quite like opening day on the diamond, especially when you get a great pitching performance and hit a couple of deep flies to get the season rolling. Hermitage was looking for just that when they traveled to Meadowbrook for their season opener.
And this is how you get the season started. First inning, runner on. And that ball is hit deep to left. It'll see ya next time. A two-run blast for Mr. R.J. Bailey. And the Hermitage Panthers swat their way to an early first inning 2-0 lead. So the Panthers starting off spring on fire, getting off on the right foot. That's how we get spring sports started, right? This guy on the mound, not only did he have the locks, he had the outside corner fastball just working. Gets a strike out. There's Zach Easton doing the honors. Inside fastball, great location, good velocity. Strike him out, sit him down. Easton was straight up money in the opener. Let's go to the third. Hermitage threatening again. That's ball 4, so one runner on. It would lead to this. There he is. R.J. Bailey, that's almost a gapper, goes for a single. Runners will be at first and third. Panthers in business once again, a chance to play at home another run, and that's exactly what they would do. Number 15 hits it on the ground to the left. Max McShaw does his job. Get the out at first, but it's an RBI ground out. Hermitage would have a 3-0 lead. No, it was not 4-98 or whatever it said on that scoreboard. Hey, it's the first season for the score guy, too. Runner on third for Meadowbrook. Finally, Easton in trouble, and the double steal is in order. It works wonders for Meadowbrook. They're on the board as the runner at third takes home. Although, great play by the catcher, nabbing the other Monarch runner at third base, so it'd be 3-1 in the fourth. But after that, how about Uncle Charlie from Zach Easton? Easton had it going on. Strike out there, and then back to the fastball. Through the wicket to the first baseman, but he recovers and dive into the bag. He got him, they say. Blue says he's going to reward the effort. They get the out at first. Panthers still up 3-1. Go to the fifth. More Easton. Straight up dealing. Strike him out. Sit him down. And then Easton. Got him. Swinging again. Meadowbrook baffled by those pitches. Easton dealing once again. That time he's going to field his position as Meadowbrook makes contact. I got it. Yeah, he's got it. Catches the pop out himself. Don't worry, defense. I'll pick you up 3-1. We go to the 7th inning. Panthers going to do more damage. Runner on, ball 4, number 21. Derek Rodriguez takes first. Then that pitch a little bit too high. 2 runners on. Marco Santos. So what do you do when there's ducks on the pond? You drive them home. Deep to center. Away back, and that ball will see ya next time. Justin Jornet takes that ball on a journey. It's a 3-run shot. Panthers going to win their opening game. Zach Easton, 7 innings, will have 2 hits, a run, 11 strikeouts on the night. Hermitage wins it 6-1.
Meanwhile, Glen Allen and Tucker began their season on the softball diamond. And if you think Hermitage starter Zach Easton had a great game, wait until you get a look at Emerson Aiken's performance as the Jags tried to tame the Tigers' bats.
So from the baseball diamond to the softball diamond, it's this season opener for Tucker and Glen Allen. And the aforementioned Emerson Aiken straight up throwing it in this one. That's a strikeout. The high cheese fastball gets him. Tucker could not catch up to the fastball, especially early. Strike him out, sit him down. Aiken strikes out the side to start off the game, and that's just how you want to start off your season if you're a pitcher. Meanwhile, that was top of the first, bottom of the first, bases full of Glen Allen Jaguars. But you know what? The pitcher for J.R. Tucker, number 4, gets out of damage. She didn't have the strikeouts that Aiken had, but Claire Hoover pitched a whale of a ball game, gets out of trouble. Let's go to the 2nd inning. More Emerson Aiken. Strike him out, sit him down, throw to first, and complete the strikeout because the catcher dropped the ball there. No drop of the ball there. That's a strikeout looking.
and Aiken had all of her pitches working. Fastball, when she had to go to it, she would. Change speeds, a variety of time, another strikeout. There's one more swinging. My goodness gracious. Down go the Tucker Tigers. Through 3 innings, Glen Allen, get to check this stat out. Emerson Aiken, you can only get 9 outs in 3 innings, right? She got all 9 outs via the strikeout. Glen Allen trying to get on the board, but I told you, Claire Hoover was dealing as well. She gets a strikeout there and then some help from the hot corner. Third base defense playing well for Tucker. Well played ball game for the opener, at least when you're talking defense and pitching. Not a lot of offense. As I said, lots of strikeouts to tally up too. After 3, no score. Tigers try to get things going in the 4th. Not happening. Another strikeout, sit him down. Emerson Aiken still getting that fastball by the hitters. Hoover goes down. Aiken again. That time the slow dribbler. That's a strikeout as number 6 goes down. Hannah Mahan. Finally, next inning, Tucker in business. Top 5, 2 runners on. Guess what happens? You got it. Emerson Aiken. Another strikeout. She had double digits. More in Aiken's night later. Glen Allen's bats finally gonna wake up. A single by Ashley Haley would lead to this. Ground ball, seeing eyeball up the middle, it's a base hit, and an RBI single as Haley scores, and number 10, Katie Dodge, gets Glen Allen their first run of the season, 1-0. Still, same inning. I got it, I don't got it! And that'll go for a single, so 2 runners aboard for Glen Allen. They will make the most of it. Jags, next batter, number 23, with a base hit, Dora Adams. The ball explores to the infield, it's RBI. And now a 2-0 Glen Allen lead, still not finished. This will be an RBI, ground out for Glen Allen, and that's all the runs they would need. A 3-0 lead in the 5th, and Emerson Aiken on the night. 7 innings, 16 strikeouts, 5-0. Glen Allen is your winner. We hit the pitch when we come back. Hermitage and Varina battle it out in ladies soccer. Plus, when a scrimmage is much more than the play on the field, Douglas Freeman hosts a huge benefit game and more. That's next.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Takeout meals for just $12.99. Call now.
Sherry Pearson. You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montanopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich! This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig.
Welcome back to SportsWire. To Hermitage High School we go. It's the season opener for girls soccer. Hermitage entertaining the Varina Blue Devils. First game played on this new turf for the soccer season, that is. And the Panthers looking to score early. Paige Stewart. Goal!
Number 6, Paige Stewart. Good job, girl.
And yeah, sometimes it's 1-0. Sometimes the game is only as good as your people in the booth giving you their flavor, and they were on fire for the Hermitage Panthers in this one. Hey, Varina going to come back, though. They had some opportunities in the first half. Still first half highlights. Still a 1-0 score. This shot just goes wide. But have no fear, Varina fans. The great equalizer is a-coming. The turnover. And that was a terrific pass. Number 10, you can't get there. Amanda Naiswat. But Naiswat not going to give up on it. She's going to fire it on goal, and sometimes you never know what will happen. It goes in. She shoots. She scores. Goal! Varina and the Blue Devils. The cross and the fly. I don't know what that is, but it's a heck of a celebration, and Varina's going to be happy because they tie it up at 1 apiece. Paige, Stewart trying to get back in it. They miss on that occasion. She had a great game, though. 1-1 later. Hermitage, check this out. On the free kick. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! And that goal was unbelievable. Alex Bauerheig using her legs to the best of her ability off the free kick. Really nice goal early in the season, 2-1. Hermitage, Varina, a chance. That one goes wide. And then a chance brewing for Hermitage once again. That shot on net. Nice job by the keeper to corral that one, but you hadn't heard the last of Paige Stewart. I think she's going to be pretty good for Hermitage. Up 2-1, about to make it 3. Stewart knocks it home, and listen to the announcers.
And that goal by our very own Paige Stewart, number 6. Yes, sir.
I think they were having more fun than the players at some points during this one. Hermitage wins their season opener over Varina. 3-1 is your final. We all make mistakes, and we will continue to make mistakes, but it's what we learn from them that makes the biggest difference. But some errors in judgment are bigger than others, and one local father wants to make sure that what happened to his son doesn't happen to you. For the Freeman boys lacrosse team, this is one of the most important games of the year, even though it's only a scrimmage.
Put it together tonight. We've got a good competition over there. This is a special evening.
It's the 3rd annual Frankie Woolwine benefit game. Frank was an avid lacrosse player back in his days at Douglas Freeman.
Let's go, boys. Go, dude. Dion.
Well, tonight is set up in memory of my son, Frank Woolwine, who was killed in a drunk driving accident. And we set up a foundation in his name because I told myself that we would do everything we could to not let this happen to another kid.
Roy continues to share his son's story in hopes that other kids won't make the same mistake of drinking and driving.
We have free keychains, free bracelets.
We're also giving away keychains. We're hoping they go to their car, they got their keychain, they look, they see it, they think about it. They're also doing bracelets. So they've got bracelets that have his name on, and we're giving those away. We're not selling those.
Stickers with Frank's initials on them, t-shirts being sold, and generous donations at the gate. But this event is more than just about raising funds.
It's more about awareness. It's not about raising a lot of money. It's more about getting word to the kids and just keeping his story live, where they think about it all the time.
So Freeman and Collegiate will continue to play this game for years to come.
He did go to Collegiate as a child, and then he ended up at Freeman in his high school years. So he has a lot of friends that went to Collegiate. The coaches all know him, and they've dedicated themselves to doing this every year.
And fans, friends, and family will continue to come each year for this game, hoping for just one thing.
You know, he made a huge mistake, and could have happened to anybody, but, you know, it happened to him, and we're hoping that if we keep that message out there, that it'll affect another kid. And if it just takes one, I'm happy with just saving one.
Roy plans on using the money raised to start a social media campaign with plenty of Frank's peers. For more information or for how you can help with the foundation, go to thefrankiechallenge.com. We'll be right back.
Here's another 2-minute history report.
When you think about wars fought here in America, there's the Civil War and, of course, the American Revolution. But what do you know about the one in the middle, the War of 1812? In the early years of building our nation, European countries viewed the U.S. as weak. The Army was small and the Navy had little respect. Great Britain was regularly declaring impressment, forcing sailors from random ships into joining their Royal Navy. In 1807, the USS Chesapeake was attacked by Britain's HMS Leopard near the coast of Virginia. Facing little resistance, the Leopard took 4 prisoners, but the incident triggered a series of embargoes between the two countries. Tensions grew when the U.S. expanded west, and Britain supported the Indians. Finally, with influence from Henry Clay and John Calhoun, 2 warhawks from the House, James Madison declared war on Great Britain.
This means war!
It began with the U.S. attacking Canada, part of the British Empire, and the Brits capturing portions of Michigan. Battles on American soil and waters continued for the next 2 years. Then in August of 1814, British General Robert Ross attacked America's capital and Washington burns. Luckily, Dolly Madison, the very brave First Lady, saved George Washington's portrait from the flames. Then the British launched a 25-hour attack on Fort McHenry in Baltimore. Witnessing the event, Francis Scott Key is inspired to write a poem that later becomes the famous Star-Spangled Banner. Finally, the Treaty of Ghent is signed. The war ends, and neither side loses land to the other. Word traveled pretty slow in those days, and the U.S. wins the Battle of New Orleans even after peace is declared. This makes General Andrew Jackson a major pop star of the day. So here it is in a nutshell. There was a big bully off the Virginia shore, so warhawks declared that it was time for war. There's 2 years of fighting with the White House in ruin. Dolly saved George, and we got a new tune. No major changes, boundaries stayed the same, but one soldier won by gaining national fame.
That's the War of 1812 in 2 minutes.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Let's go up tempo. While spring sports are already underway at the high school level, one former Deep Run Wildcat is making sure his college basketball team is going to the NCAA tournament. Georgie Pacheco helped the Liberty Flames win the Atlantic Sun tournament and clinch a spot in the big dance. Pacheco hit some key buckets late in a 74-68 win over Lipscomb. Georgie was the second leading scorer for the Flames, tallying 16 points in the victory. Sticking with hoops, former Highland Springs Springer Andre Ingram is back for the Los Angeles Lakers, signing a 10-day contract. Ingram, who has spent the majority of his time in the G League, now makes his second NBA stint with the Lakers, and this time he gets to play beside LeBron James. In ladies hoops, former Springer Najee Pollard has earned MEAC Player of the Year honors for Delaware State. Pollard averaged a double-double on the season with 23 points and 10 rebounds per game. Back to the high school ranks, where a couple of track stars made high marks in the New Balance Nationals meet. Godwin's Britton Wilson had a second-place finish in the 400 meters, while Glen Allen's Mason Henry impressed as well, finishing 5th in the triple jump. Speaking of the Jaguars boys, volleyball setter James Manning is committed to play at Randolph-Macon. Manning helped lead the Jaguars with passes like these all the way to the state finals last season. He totaled 584 assists, 166 digs, 78 kills, and 38 aces. Manning was named First Team All-Region and First Team All-State.
Rebels on 3. 1, 2, 3. Rebels! Tennis, anyone? Freeman Rebels on the road, taking on Henrico. Guys, tennis. Last year, Henrico went undefeated, including defeating Freeman. William Westerfield, seen here, trying to make sure they get revenge, taking on Salik Morchetti. These are the number ones, the best of the best from each team. Back and forth. Each player had his moments in this one. In the front court, Morchetti for Henrico. In the back court, you see William Westerfield. That shot looked like it could be out. A great lob. Winner for Morchetti. Sure tastes good when you hit shots like that. Later, Westerfield on the serve. Little top spin action. And then gonna kill it, right? But no, the lob gonna work again, and then between the wickets. Are you kidding me? Oh, it went out. Point Morachetti. But ooh, that was so close to being one of the top play nominees of the month for sure if that went in. Westerfield, a little too much though, gets the point right there. And then a Westerfield on the serve again. Keep Morachetti on the move. That's great winner down the line. For the point, Westerfield defeats Morachetti 10-4. They would play 2-10. Whoa, look out! That's a winner down the line. If I've ever seen one, we go to the number 2s. Pranal Sabu with the point right there, taking on Langdon Martin. Switching sides now. Sabu on the far court. Martin for Douglas Freeman in the near court, in the front court here. And then some top spin action. Nice looking shot by Pranal Sabu. Really, when he gets his topspin on there, he really got it. Had a couple unforced errors, though, unfortunately. A little bit windy. That shot goes wide. And Langdon Martin played an excellent match. He gets the point there as well. And then on the serve, Martin. Back and forth they go. Most of these matches were very close. That shot looks like a winner. That one is. Point goes to Sabu. But the match goes to Langdon Martin, who would win 10-4. We go to number 3s now. Front court for Ari Looney with the hat. And in the far court, that shot is too long by Harak Shah. Switch sides. Shah on the serve. Looney now on the far court. And Shah to just play a little bit of lob game. Henrico had this working with a lot of their players. When they went with the lob, it was a winning strategy to get the point right there. And then Shah again on the serve. That time down the line. What a shot by Looney. He gets the point, and he sure loves to flip the racket. Later, Shah on the serve once again. Back and forth they go. Looney. That shot is wide. And Looney gets the win. The top 3 for Freeman all won. He defeats Shah 10-4. Let's go to the number 4s. Hayden Pounders, far court, taking on Nathan Kumar. And Kumar was terrific. Got the point right there, did Kumar. And then later it's Kumar on the serve. And again, right on the line. Nathan Kumar again. Yeah, that's good. That's in there for the point, taking on Pounders. At the end of the day, though, Pounders, even though we're seeing nothing but Kumar highlights here, Pounders gets a win 10-4. Henrico would win some in their 5 and 6 matches, but Freeman wins a match 6-3. Well, spring sports also means it's time for girls lacrosse. Deep Run taking on the New York Jets. Just kidding, they're taking on Cosby. Cosby up a lot to a little in the first half. 6-2 is the score officially, and Hannah Poella is going to try to remedy that. She's going to go coast to coast. She shoots. She scores. That makes it a 6-3 ball game. Deep Run would come back as Wildcats Division 5 team, Cosby Division 6. But where there was a Poella, there was an O'Keefe for Cosby. Molly O'Keefe, to be exact, midfielder. 5 goals on the night, equaling the number on her jersey. Back comes Poella and Deep Run. My goodness, did Hannah have herself a night. She's also midfielder, so she gets us goal, but again, where there was a Poella, O'Keefe would have a response. O'Keefe shoots, she scores, and Cosby liking what they're getting so far, an 8-4 lead after 1 half of play. Guys play 4 quarters, girls play 2 halves. Remember, Deep Run would make a nice run in the second half thanks to Hannah Poella. Bottom left, firing, finding the back of that. She shoots, she scores. It made it 8-5. Wildcats not done. Back on the attack again, and this time it would be the attacker, Reagan Provenzo. And she crescendos for the goal. Wildcats now just down 2, 8-6. And then it was Hannah Poella time once again. Yeah, Wildcats a chance to draw within 1 with plenty of time remaining in this one. Moving, double team, moving. I'm single team, not well. I'm just going to take it. She fires, finds the net again. She shoots, she scores. Hannah Poella, 6 goals on the night. Wildcats in business, just down 8-7. And yeah, like I said, under 20 minutes to play. An eternity. Chance for deep run to get the equalizer right here. She shoots, stonewalled. Big save in net. There weren't a ton of them, but Cosby made them when they counted. And then they got going on offense once again. She shoots, she scores. Ariana Jimenez attacking the net, and it pays dividends. Later, Cosby on the penalty. Ground ball shot. That works wonders. Bella Bohmhover puts it in, and it was all Cosby after that. Wildcats put up a great game for their opener, but they fall to the Titans. 12-8 is your final.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire.